There's no way around it. We have to be honest. This has been a disappointing, bad start to the season for Toronto FC. It started really brightly in the CONCACAF Champions League, but once they hit league mode, players got hurt. The list goes on and on of injuries that have hit this TFC team that have had a direct impact on their form in terms of league play.
It's been a difficult start. Champions League, injuries, new players coming in, some off the field stuff to deal with.
Being away from home, being in Orlando, Terry, that's huge.
Hardly a preseason, COVID outbreaks. So I think you have to take this all into consideration.
It's very frustrating for us. At the end of the day, you need to win.
There's a lot of factors going against us, but I think the biggest part is just we're letting ourselves down. We're very aware of the situation. We know we need some urgency to start getting some points pretty quickly.
We're not in a good way right now. I accept all the responsibility that comes with every part of being captain of a club like this. The good moments, the bad moments, and the really bad moments. We've got to take things one game at a time and stabilize ourselves and get ourselves back going in a good way.
Thanks everyone for being here today. I just want to talk a little bit about the beginning of the season. We're into 7 games into the MLS season. We've got 80% of the season remaining, which we're excited about. We set some goals and objectives in the beginning of the year, and we still feel that we will achieve those goals at the end of the year. Of course, it's been a difficult preseason with COVID and all the different movement and schedule congestion, but we're only looking forward. With confidence, with strength. Trophies are not won in the first 6-7 games of the season. They're won in the middle, they're won at the end, and we're excited about that. The focus this week will, of course, be on what's in front of us, which is the game against Orlando, and have a good week of training, come together and try to get a result.
And there will be the whistle to end it. And Orlando, on a late goal by Urso, will win it.
I thought we played very well. Even after conceding 2 very early goals, we responded really, really well, and then we let it slip there at the end, but it was a big effort from everyone involved. We should walk away with at least a point, in my opinion 3, because of the way we played, but I guess that's just how it went tonight.
Will be a Nashville win.
TFC played the part, they had the moments again, just defending really poorly.
Everyone wants more. We can feel we're close to those moments where we're getting into the last 10 minutes of games and we have the chance to get a point or 3 points, and that's something everyone wants real bad in there right now.
That will be it as Yup Stam and Cincinnati celebrate a win over Toronto.
There's a lot of factors going against us, but I think the biggest part is just we're letting ourselves down. We're very aware of the situation. We know we need some urgency to start getting some points pretty quickly.
As the whistle goes from Mr. Sapala, and a night to forget for TFC.
Just cannot figure out how to get off to the right start, and if they don't figure out how to rectify that issue, this is going to be a long, long season.
A disappointing evening. Make the final. DC United 7, Toronto FC 1.
We let ourselves down. We let our fans down. We let everybody who follows us down. Not even close to good enough, not who we are. Until it's mathematically impossible, we're gonna keep going and try to get things going in a real way.
after the Reds suffered a devastating 7-1 loss to DC United yesterday. The Reds making a significant change today.
Yeah, that change was relieving head coach Chris Armas of his duties, as we'll hear from the club on Sunday.
Thank you, everyone, for showing up on short notice. You read the news earlier today. We relieved Chris of his head coaching duties. Very difficult times, and Chris is a very good man. So it was a very difficult conversation for Ollie and I. But we need to move forward, and we'll take any questions you have in that regard.
Clearly, these have been unusual times on and off the field. But what happened to break this marriage up?
It's been a difficult 18 months, and particularly it's been a difficult the last 6 months. And as you referenced, Neil, since Chris took over, it's been an unbelievable time having to move the team to Orlando, and all the different variables that the club has had to manage through on the field and off the field. With that being said, the results drive our business in so many ways, and in this sense, our results weren't there, and we felt we needed to go in a different direction.
Yeah, I mean, Chris is a class act. He is a professional. He understood. He thanked us for the opportunity. It was emotional. It's very difficult because you see a man who's a good man and would do anything to get wins for this club, but it just wasn't happening. And that's when, again, as an executive of this club, you have to make really difficult decisions. And it's the fact that he stood there and he looked us in the eyes and he hugged us before he left and thanked us for the opportunity. Just tells you so much about who he is. He understood, and he was a class act. He was a class act on the way in, and he was a class act on the way out.
Take two for TFC as they try to restart their season with Javier Perez as new head coach of this team for at least tonight.
This is a fresh look and fresh start for a new chapter this season. So hopefully, the first 15 minutes will be the main focus. If they could keep a clean sheet, then that could carry some momentum and allow the guys to be themselves and then play some football.
Start moving here, hit some stuff on the field for 10 minutes and be ready. But at the end of the day, guys, I do believe it's here. As much as all of us. If we're good to go, guys, let's go as a group. Be ready mentally.
Guys, this is our time. Stay for the first 15-20 minutes in the game.
Big response from the other night, right? If nothing else at the beginning, it's a response, right? Then we enjoy it. Play our football tomorrow, right? Enjoy this. Let's have fun. Let's play. Let's go.
Knight makes a mistake, and it will be Jefferson Soteldo.
Venezuela internationally sticks with it, gets there before night. Lovely little touch and finish. It's exactly what TFC have deserved.
Oh, there's a lovely ball. Got Lawrence all by himself. Kamar Lawrence. And Kamar Lawrence will make it 2-0 TFC. Soteldo. One walks right between, right by. Endo has a goal. Oh! Endo 3-0. What a goal. Maciel tries to slide the through, does Bono!
Match-winning save.
45 seconds, guys! Come on, Tom! 40 seconds!
30 seconds, Mikey, let's go!
this time with your families. Now, when you come back, I want this same performance out there. Okay? We will have only 5 days to prepare. Okay? So we're gonna pull that. This is the very beginning. This is the very beginning. All right?
You're out.